Well, my parlay didn't work out at all. It was a bad day for me yesterday. 1 for 3, which puts me at 500% for the tournament. Let's see who I pick in the quarterfinals. First of all, let's go through the games. To be honest with you, I didn't watch the majority of them. I did come home and watch a couple, but I thought the quality of darts was poor. Other than Price, Razma came out of nowhere. Well, just like I called it, the minute I bet on Razma, you could pretty much, or bet against Razma, you could pretty much tell Razma's going to have his best day ever throwing darts, but really disappointed Ross Smith's play. Gurney was Gurney. He was low-key Gurney. And at the end of the day, Aspinall Noppert, while it had some intensity to it, because that is one of the games I did watch, it wasn't high quality until the last 2 sets. So I don't know. That was pretty, considering the day before on the Wednesday, it had high quality in my opinion, but it just didn't have the quality today. Other than, Price looked good. When he went down, Price Cullen, which I did watch the last part of that game, so I know the first part that Cullen had a lead, but I saw Price take it over, and very similar to what Wright did. So let's get into the quarterfinals. Your first one up. Can you believe this is a quarterfinal? Martin Lukeman against Nathan Aspinall. Am I missing something here? Great tournament for Lukeman. Aspinall's doing, he's a battler, blah, 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 blah. It's getting a little tiring, to be honest with you. You're a good player, right? So then I don't know what the nonsense at the end with Noppert was, pumping up the crowd. It's like he just goes into this, I don't know what zone it is. He thinks he's Gerwin Price, but he ain't. He's a good player, though. He's way better than Lukeman. I'm taking Aspinall to win this, and it sets up a really good semifinal. I think it'll be two good semifinals. But really today, when I take a look at it, you've got one good quarterfinal and you got one potential good quarterfinal, but this is not one of those good quarterfinals. I think it'll be 3-1 Nathan Aspinall. Next game up, Razma played out of his skin. He's now playing Gerwin Price. Gerwin Price is going to get frustrated by Razma, just like Gurney got frustrated by Razma. He's going to slow it down a little bit. He's going to play with the speeds. He's going to take his time. I think that'll affect Price a little bit, but Price is just too quality to get sucked into the battle. I think he'll beat this, win this game pretty handily. I'm going to give Razma a set, but Price to win this one 3-1. And this is what I think will be a fantastic quarterfinal. Peter Wright, Dimitri Vandenberg. They've met in finals. They met in World Match Play final. They met in a World Match Play quarterfinal, which Dimitri Vandenberg took, and Wright had the other two. You got the little history of them living together over COVID, and you have a little bit of the, Peter Wright giving a little bit of stick, and Dimitri Vandenberg reacting to the stick, not shaking hands or giving cold shoulders or whatever it might be. I don't know. I think it's just the fact that Peter Wright doesn't like winning or doesn't like losing, which is a good thing, and I think Dimitri Vandenberg, maybe a little bit of rah got to the stack. Who knows? At the end of the day, I don't think there's any hard feelings going into this one. I think it'll be a fantastic matchup. Again, there's two things going in this game. You've got Dimitri Vandenberg, who's got probably the most consistent throw. And now on his doubles in and doubles out has been really good. Against Chisnell, against Clayton. Think about Dimitri Vandenberg's possible run here. You beat Dave Chisnell, who's on form. You beat Johnny Clayton, who's on form. And then you have to beat Peter Wright. My guess is then he's getting MVG and Gerwin Price. If he wins this tournament, holy jeez. That is a hell of a run. I'm torn on this one. Just like their last couple of games, I'm torn. Peter Wright beat him, but Dimitri Vandenberg at the time was having that increased heart rate. I think Peter Wright is the better player. I do. I think form-wise, if they both show up with their A games, I really think no one hangs with Peter Wright with his A game. He's shown that in the World Championship, what he did to Michael Smith, and then he's done it in the World Match, the Grand Slam. Gets down and decides game's over. I've got this. I think it was Michael Smith again who he did it to. But he can get on these runs that are insane. So you're going to give, to me, it's 2-2, and it goes down to that last set, and I think Peter Wright just takes him out in the last set, just like he did in the last round where got down 2-1 to Rutowski, was playing well. The one thing about it is the Wright has had two people play really, really good against him. And you've got Dimitri Vandenberg, who I'll say Clayton didn't play up to his standard, but certainly in the first round, Chisnell played a really good game against him. Again, go either way. I think this is the quarterfinal matchup that you want to drop everything that you're doing and watch it, but I'm going to take Peter Wright to win this one in a thriller 3-2. Next up, MVG Doby. I don't even know where to go with this one, I'll be honest. MVG is just, it's the doubles. His scoring is good, really good right now. But he's not hitting, how many times, if you go back to 2017-18, how many times did MVG miss 3 clear doubles or 3 clear darts at a double? He did that against Bunting 3 times. He did it against Anderson. You just shake your head. You go, this is not who I expect. Is Doby quality enough to take advantage of it? I think Doby and Bunting are very similar. I don't think Doby believes he can win this game. I don't believe he tell you he thinks he's going to win this game. I don't think he thinks he's going to win this game. So I like MVG to win this one 3-1. Could be 3-2, but I'll take 3-1. Again, I'd like to see Doby win it. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't see it. So that would set up a semifinal. What I think the semifinal will be, which is Aspinall Price, a pretty good game, and MVG Peter Wright, which is always a doozy. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, parlay wise, I'm taking a look at the prices. There's not a lot. There's not a lot there. I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised to see Aspinall's price on Lukman, and I was getting that for minus 220. And then I took Peter Wright because I don't mind the odd there. When I get a parlay, it gives me plus 127, so I'm making double my money. So that's what I'm taking. I'm taking a 2-team parlay, Nathan Aspinall and Peter Wright. My 2-team parlay yesterday was, I thought, take it to the bank, and I took it to the tax man, whoever the website that I used to do my bets. I just handed them money. We'll see how I do today. Hope everyone enjoys the darts. Cheers.